Well, this is a critical game, a chance for the perfect statement to any potential rival that you are aiming higher at their expense. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud Gullit, a player whose impact on the game remains so profound, so relevant today.
Yeah, you could almost say he was the very first, or
just about within shooting range.
You could almost say
He has hit that forcefully.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Oh, no joy this time. Now it's Kluivert. Gerrard. Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos. And it's Cruyff. Aimed beyond the... It's Ronaldinho! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a lovely, neat pass. Threads one in, and this is... Oh, shooting chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Corinthians with the corner, they're first. Suarez tries to clear. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Good ball, good take. Nicely weighted ball. And he's in on goal. Cruyff! And he's there to belt it away.
Cuide de Souza.
He won't be happy with that one. Chiellini. Decent chance!
Golaço, pariu, hein?
Goal! Brazil! And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Brazil have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Big chance!
É pro goleirão. Ave Maria, bicho.
Oh, that wasn't far away.
Valeu pela presença aí.
Feels he did
Grande
everything right there.
Souza.
He really wasn't that far away.
Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Brazil already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Luis Suarez delivers the ball. Chance for a shot! Caught offside that time. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Eita, que passe maravilhoso, hein?
And he knows it.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Perez. That's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the
Cara,
area.
esse juiz é
Not
corno,
the best
velho.
way to do it, though.
Olha a falta que o cara dá, mano. Nada a ver.
Messi is eyeing up his options in the middle. So who's he going to be aiming for here?
Ele vai mandar aqui, ó. Mandar no gullet essa bola. Olha, o cursor não trocando.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Seedorf picked out brilliantly, and he's gone backward here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's rising, and there's a goal. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down
Horrível,
by
mano.
not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Eu tô jogando aqui os eventos aqui pra ver se eu
So they have it all
mato
to
aqui
do
as moedinhas,
again.
mano.
This is exactly
Eu
the
tô-
kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much
pelo menos
class
juntando
from
as
both
moedinhas aqui,
sides.
sabe?
The next goal is going to be so significant.
Pra quem sabe aí quando chegar a Copa do Mundo.
That is good. Super
cara-
running, sharp movement. Came up against a
juntar umas
defender though
moedinhas,
who
mano.
was ever so determined.
Ixi,
Messi!
o cara tá de assistência, hein?
That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could
O
almost
jogo em
get
si,
to
João,
anything
tá ruim,
today.
mano.
Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's had it taken off him. Played back. Can he get it through? The ball goes... A header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that was very necessary. And this is Batistuta. He's picked his way through. Oh, that was vital.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
O cara marcou o passe e eu toquei,
Now
mano.
it's Messi. Rijkaard. And it's Cruyff. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. And no, just off target. Luis Suarez. And no, he's seen through all of that. Now it's Kluivert. It's Kluivert! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, that face says it all. I think I'd feel the same way, not that I was ever an expert at finishing or anything like that.
Na minha opinião, eu também achei, mano. Mas o meu aqui, no caso, eu desliguei também, sabe? Eu desliguei o crossplay, porque pra mim, quando eu enfrentava a galera do
Kluivert.
PC, mano, do Xbox, era pior, tá ligado?
Now it's Gerrard. Batistuta. Big chance! What a wonderful goal! Truly superb.
Não
A
que
goal of such
agora esteja bom,
supreme-
né? Mas
That's the end of the first 45.
que pra mim, mano, é foda que eu moro longe do servidor, entendeu? Aí eu sofro muito, mano. Servidor ruim.
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead,
Aí eu
Peter,
tenho que
but they
fazer aqui
can't
o máximo
afford to get
possível pra
too
mim
complacent. They need to go with the same
Pra mim
intensity
tentar
and
jogar,
tempo
mano,
they
entendeu?
showed in getting both the
Encaixar uma
goals.
formação aqui que
Try
se
to
encaixe no
get
meu estilo
another
de
now
jogo.
and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Brazil are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. The second half is up and running. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard. Gabriel, always a very imposing presence at the back. Knocks it into space. Belletti. Seedorf. And it's Ronaldinho. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Too close for comfort.
Pra mim ter colocado Roberto Carlos, mano.
Now it's Perez. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Gerrard. Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's certainly onside here. An instinctive delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that pass isn't the best.
O Baresi só pegou essa bola porque ele é alto, mano.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Ele é veloz, quer dizer.
That's the keeper's ball. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Rijkaard. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And he's quick to return it. Tries to play it through. Shoots!
Que bola foi isso,
He's
velho.
got a goal!
Sério, louco, bicho.
A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Essa bola pro Ronaldinho Gaúcho foi um monstro,
And a
hein?
trademark move ends
Tu é
with the
doido, bicho.
inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the lead now is 2.
Mano, eu
I
só
wonder
queria...
if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Só queria que os jogos pra mim aqui fosse liso, mano.
Seedorf. Can he latch on to this? And that should get
Ficar
the job
ligeiro que
done.
o ataque desse maluco aqui é alto, mano.
Cruyff.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's Rijkaard. Great vision. And he plays one through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Bullet. Ambitious ball here. No luck with that dink over the top. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition.
Pois é, mano. E aqui tu mora pertinho. Imagina eu que moro aqui longe. Moro aí a uns 3.000 e
Beckenbauer
cacetada
demonstrating
de
his
quilômetros.
defensive quality there.
Mano, é longe, pô.
Silvestre.
Infelizmente, deixa eu aqui, nós que moramos no
Is
Nordeste,
over the line.
nós tem essa diferença aí, né? De conexão ruim, mano.
Silvestre.
Não dá pra jogar não. É com a galera do crossplay, mano.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is
De
going
10
into that
jogos,
little black
8
book.
vem ruim, mano.
Yeah, we
Tudo
guessed
pesado.
that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cruyff. And it's Roberto Carlos. And this is Luis Suarez. Dani Olmo. Cafu defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Lee Kang in. And he oh, great leap!
Mano, o ataque do cara é alto, mano. E a zaga é baixa, mano. Aceita tudo, hein?
Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Just one in it now.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Corinthians really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And the pass is intercepted. And the number on the board is 3. Cruyff. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul.
Aqui também, Genivaldo, minha internet aqui é fibra ótica, mano. Até que é boa, não é tão ruim não, sabe? Mas aí, mano, eu acho que mesmo tendo a internet boa, mano, o servidor não ajuda, entendeu? Aqui começou a chover, rapaziada. Aqui pra mim, em questão de barra, só chega no 3, mano. 3, só no máximo 4 é difícil, hein? Infelizmente, mano, é complicado. Mas tá bom, mano. É pra todos, né? Só que a Konami, ela tinha, mano, que pelo menos aí colocar um servidor, mano, dedicado aí em cada região aí da América do Sul.
Have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
É o seguinte, que eu vou só
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. And time is up. They needed to win and they have won. It is a triumph. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that...
Mais 50 moedas pros cofres aí, mano. Cara, é o seguinte, mano. O jogo eu tô focado mais nisso, mano. Vou jogar esses eventozinhos aqui. Divisões é muito pouco que eu jogo. Porque as divisões é bugado demais, viu? Você é doido. Galera, aqui começou a chover, rapaziada. Não sei se vai ficar o áudio bacana pra vocês aí, fechou? Acho que talvez o fone pegue o barulho da chuva, mas vamos lá, mano. Tá chovendo, rapaziada, não toma chuva, hein?
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Bora lá, rapaziada, vamos lá, mano. Vamos tentar aqui.
So it's down to business here. Well, here's a man who stunned everyone in that famous summer of 2002. He had a hand in his country's most famous goal, their most famous win, and he helped to introduce the footballing planet to Senegal.
Yeah, he did indeed, Peter. El Hadj Diouf, the undoubted driving force behind that fast...
A header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Baresi going vertical. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Now it's Vieri. Now, can they get him away? Great vision. And he's picked out the run. And the shot's on here. He's had a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Soares deu toque duplo.
Almost a perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
Batistuta wants to run onto this. And he's certainly onside here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Vieri. Picked out brilliantly. Mateus is onto this. Terrific effort! No, not the best of headers.
Vocês viram aí, mano? Trava. Olha só, mano. Pior que foi.
Aims beyond the defense.
Besteira, mano. Não tem como não, mano. Marcar desse jeito, né?
Victoria! Goal! And Victoria take the lead.
A travada que deu ali,
I
pô.
don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and
A travada que
executed
deu
with
ali,
such
sem
quality.
contar
It made life
a
just that
demora,
bit
pô.
too difficult for them.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I
Maria,
think the
velho.
next 5 to 10 minutes will...
Chance!
Tem como marcar não, mano.
Oh, wonderful! What a goal! About as smooth as it gets.
Parece que o jogo fica ali só pro cara, mano.
Truly purring.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone
Que
down
de
a
passo foi
treat.
esse, mano?
Victoria are sitting pretty. 2-0 up.
I
Oh.
think there's...
Real chance!
Maria, bicho, quase que não
Got a
farra o gol.
goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Brazil cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, Red, nice interception. De Bruyne.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Vitória couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And this is Cruyff.
Brazil really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Raya gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Cruyff.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. Ronaldinho tries to pass it through. Rijkaard. Neymar. And Marquinhos. Ronaldinho. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Neymar looking for the run. No luck with that dink over the top.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Cruyff, and he's had it nicked away. Akanji. This is a promising build-up. Now that's well seen too. Ronaldinho tries to play it through. Batistuta. Batistuta stood his ground strongly, and that is expertly dealt with. Mateus. Vieri. Mateus. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Delivers with whip. Oh, what he's having a shot! It's hit the upright, and one more try!
Já foi isso aqui agora, mano.
Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not
Atrás
the
do comando
expected
de
outcome.
Michael.
This possibly the last play of the half. Baresi gets it away. And we've reached half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Gabriel. Gerrard looking to add to his goal. Now it's Cruyff. Vitória needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Neymar. And here's Neymar. Oh, super ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Vitória appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Cruyff. That is very well defended. That's a sharp pass. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Rijkaard. Pass somewhat off target. Brazil have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Roberto Carlos. Suarez looking to receive it in space. Luis Suarez! They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, that was vital. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Vitoria clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
No way through. Now it's Cruyff. And here's Cruyff. Just about up to 75 minutes. Not the most accurate pass. Roberto Carlos.
Oh,
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Gabriel. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's through here. And this is Batistuta. And the shot!
Aí,
And a
Batistuta.
goal!
Jogando bem, pô.
Brazil are back in
Jogando
business.
bem e não estamos...
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of
Questão que tem hora, mano,
counter-attacking
quem
at its
dificulta o
finest.
jogo, tá ligado?
Real cut and thrust.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time...
Shapes to shoot! Roberto Carlos can clear it away. Rui Costa is the team's great visionary. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cruyff. And he's picked it up out wide. Cruyff. And he's been shifted off it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
McAllister. Can he get it through? A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And this is Cruyff.
Que é isso, bicho? Caraca, mano.
McAllister. And it's
Último
Count.
lance, mano.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Luis Suarez. And that is a little undercooked. So that means another 30 minutes football. So that was the second half.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more. The hostilities have already resumed. Brazil display. There's the shot! Oh, some inspired defending there. It's their second corner of the game. Takes a shot!
Caraca, mano.
He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it!
Bola saiu pro cara
This has
sozinho.
to be it! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Vitória with the lead. Juke. Yeah, that
Ele
does look a
trabalha, mano.
foul.
Cria jogada
Referee's
bacana,
given a
mas o
free
cara vem e
kick.
só faz.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Rijkaard. Rui Costa. It's Rui Costa.
Demora, velho.
And here's Count. Rijkaard.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Rui Costa. Looking to play him in. And this is Count. Count. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Ah, meu, olha o passe, velho.
Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's a key interception. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Suarez providing an outlet on that flank. McAllister, Mbappe, and it is half-time in extra time. The teams then separated by just one significant moment. How telling will that be? The next 15 minutes will decide. Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. McAllister looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Count. Nice interception, well timed. Rijkaard. And here's Mbappe. Brazil are running out of time and out of options.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
And it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Não, Cristiano.
Vitória can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Can he get on the end of this? Quality ball.
Diouf really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, this is a great position.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Que isso, mano.
Great
Último
ball,
lance.
and he's in here. Ronaldo gets flagged offside. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that is the last of the action. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Heady ambitions here, ahead of a game of massive consequence. The objectives are clear. To miss out on them would be unthinkable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable.
Shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Tries to pass it through.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Spread to the right.
Might want to be careful there.
Gerrard. And it's Doué. It's Doué! Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cruyff. Now it's Batistuta. Gerrard. And here's Raul. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, played through for the wide man. He leaps for it. That needed to be
Dá
better,
pra pegar
and he knows
puxada
it.
essa bola.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Gerrard. Vieira. Van Basten. That's good play. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Quarter of an hour played. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Still goalless at the moment. He is through here. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Os caras não acertam passe.
Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Doué. And he shoots!
Os caras aqui tem
Goal! Corinthians!
uma numeração alta de passe, mas não acerta.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Corinthians have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Baresi gets it away.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, shooting chance! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's got away. Cross into the Cruyff.
Caraca, Cruyff.
He will be livid with himself.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Ronaldinho. Oh, look at the space here. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Doué. And the counter is on. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Raul. Gabriel, always a very imposing presence at the back. Now he's off and running. Gerrard. Here's Vieira. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's managed to get free.
Maria.
That is ended up in no man's land. Vieira spots it and intercepts. Romario, and it's Cruyff. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Raul gets on his bike and on the move. And that interception
Bota a bola
was
pra frente,
most
mas não
necessary.
volta pra
That was
trás.
well played, well stopped.
And here's Doué. This is a promising build-up. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Batistuta. Gerrard. And he cuts out the supply. Doué. Ronaldinho. Now, what about a counter-attack? Tries to play it through. He has found the way through.
Os caras não acertam passe.
And for the first half, that is that. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Cristiano não joga mal, mano.
Brazil come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Senhoras e senhores, tenham a gentileza de remover os carros estacionados na rua em frente ao estádio. Substituição no
So we're off again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and...
And Romario!
É isso aí, mano.
Well taken goal.
O jogo se resume nisso.
A two-goal lead, and
Tomar
they're
no
firmly
papeiro,
in
mano.
control. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Corinthians are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Cannavaro cuts out the pass. And it's Davids. Oh, good take in a good area. And this is Shevchenko. That's going to go a long way. Nicked it back promptly. Pass somewhat off target. That's destined for the flank. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Shevchenko, can he get on the end of this? Lovely ball, Cruyff! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And this is Romario. And this is Raul. And they're quick to get it back. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Teremos uma substituição.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be
Não
closed.
sei por que o jogo força. Oh meu Deus, cara.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Denilson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Shevchenko. Looking for the run. Oh, just skips past. Great chance! And he's found the net! That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
He's rising! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Brazil really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Corinthians can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And this is Roberto Carlos. Saliba can get it clear. Just eases him off the ball. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. He's picked his way through. Doué plays it in low. Roberto Carlos clears without hesitation.
Corinthians surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Shevchenko. And this is Cruyff. Decent chance! And he has his goal. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have movement on both benches. It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Distributed tidily. Passing is crisp and sharp. He has a look up.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, what about it? Brazil are taking this to full distance. Terrific stuff. And this is Shevchenko. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot!
Demora, bicho. Meu Deus.
And he couldn't finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have
Cristiano é
chances with that
finalizador
kind of
do
movement.
nato, mano.
Well, in my opinion, set
puxou,
pieces
demorou
are
sair que só.
50-50 moments. And this is a rather big one. And it all depends on the service. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that is well cleared. Rivaldo proves just a little bit too strong. Rijkaard.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
There will be 4 extra minutes.
Demora, bicho.
Roberto Baggio. And it's Rivaldo. Now that looks a decent ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, it's a nice
Não,
idea,
cara,
but
pode essa bola
the
pra frente,
execution
meu
was lacking.
parceiro. Pra frente, pô.
Nothing in it still. We move to extra time, so we are still gridlocked.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more. Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Tries one from range!
Nossa, que golaço, hein?
Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Brazil with the lead. And the finish! So close to drawing level.
Well, that's the response the
Uma
crowd
bola
were
bem
looking for,
facinha,
Peter,
mano. O cara
and
pega
it's applause all
e
round us
dificulta o
here.
passe, né?
Corner number 2 then. He's had a shot! Rui Costa with the clearance. Oh, terrible pass.
Eita, caçamba, roxa.
Rivaldo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Olha isso, bicho.
Shevchenko. Rui Costa.
Maria, velho.
Out of play for a throw. Danielson. And that is a little undercooked. Roberto Carlos. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Baggio. Vieira. And it's Rivaldo. He's having a hit! And that That could have brought them level.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
That has not gone well. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's well positioned. Shot, surely!
Maria, mano, não tem o que fazer não.
And he hits the net.
Não tem o que fazer não, pô.
It's level again. What a match we have.
Tá na trava do caralho é isso, mano. Tá
So
doido.
that was it, the first period of extra time. So both parties have given everything to this point in extra time. 15 minutes remain, and they have to turn their efforts to those minutes very soon. And we are already back underway. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Now it's Shevchenko. Rivaldo. And here's Pato. Pato unable to make it happen for all his good
Ele tá
intentions.
cansado, mano.
Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Davids has a look and plays it forward. Ronaldo makes a dash for it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cristiano Ronaldo. And they're back on the ball again. Davids.
Quem tá cansado?
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Cruyff. And here's Shevchenko.
Não, Shevchenko.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh no, what
Meu
has happened
Deus,
here?
cara.
Oh, he's burst through. There's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
The message is simple. Defend this with your lives.
A bola era do meu volante, mano. Mas aí
Cannavaro tries to clear.
o jogo tem que... Olha só, bicho.
Saliba. And Silvestre. Knocks it into space. And he's gone backward here. Now this could be a... Can he finish?
Tomar no cu, mano.
Oh, that could be
Olha só.
pivotal. So is
O
that
jogo
it?
forçou pro cara no
Is this
finalzinho.
the moment they stole it? And there goes
Jogo
the
bosta,
final
mano.
whistle. Brazil pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing.
Vou jogar lixo demais, mano. Quer ver que a porra do jogo força pro cara.
Well, this is a critical game. A chance for the perfect statement to any potential rival that you are aiming higher at their expense. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yep, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Neymar. Brazil are looking to break at pace, and this is Cruyff. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot! Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Davids. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Neymar. That's a nicely weighted pass. Davids. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of...
Davids! Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Dembele! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Well, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Luis Suarez. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rijkaard. And this is Cruyff. Still goalless. Oh, facing up to his adversary. He's going for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Looking for options for movement. Roberto Carlos.
This is the time you need that pace.
No, that's been intercepted. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Valverde. Oh, nice touch. Luis Suarez aims beyond the defence. He's found a way through. Thinks about the shot. Oh, that's a fine interception. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, there's a probing ball. Neymar. Oh, it's Dembele. Stood up well to him there. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, he's been caught. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a sharp finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
The message is clear, none shall pass. And here's Mbappe, Dembele. Davids.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Brazil have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Valverde. Nice and the referee has blown for half-time.
Brazil are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Brazil firmly in control at the break, 2-0 the scoreline.
Substituição em andamento.
So right back into the action. And it's Azar. Plays a sharp little ball here. Doesn't quite get there. Zanetti makes a dash for it. No, again there's no way through. Baresi. Davids. Cruyff.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Hazard. Oh, that's nice. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last. Oh, good climb! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Gerrard. Luis Suarez, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Now, who's going to be first to this? Pass somewhat off target. And it's Davids. Now it's Cruyff. Roberto Carlos. Now that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Camisa 9. Deixando o campo para a entrada dele.
Boy, he struck that clean.
Camisa 22. Substituição.
He's picked his way through. Cruyff. Azar. Now that looks a decent ball. Azar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Brazil, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Alexander-Arnold. That is ended up in no man's land. Knocks it into space. Brazil perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Cruyff. Now that's well seen too. Alexander-Arnold. And it's McAllister. And Zanetti. McAllister. Can he get it through? And it's played in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Cruyff absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Foot in. Lovely bit of skill.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can... And Messi! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Roberto Carlos. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Hazard. Hazard. Zanetti. Gerrard. And the shot! It's hit the upright. Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
All the way back. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Hazard. Brazil can consider themselves just about safe now. And he's in one-on-one. Big chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Santos have the chance to go the other way. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Pinches it off him. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And here's Cruyff. It's a threatening ball. Takes a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And the number on the board is 3. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Can he get... Donadoni! And that is as much as we have time for. Brazil can celebrate now.